Hello, welcome everyone. For all the participants who are joining us online, we'll be starting shortly. Stay tuned with us and we'll start in a go. and it's a pleasure to see all of you here at our leadership and institutional meet by Automotive Security and Talent Development Ecosystem, presented by Central Institute of Road Transport in collaboration with AutoSIFU and Jagmangal Social Foundation. My name is Harshvardhini Shras and I am your host for the day. So already we are here and we are talking about this great institution. I would really like to tell you a little bit about the institution and the meet that we are here for. So today we are gathered here to build a future-ready community where we connect intelligence, security, and mobility together. We bring a bridge between the industries, government, and academia. So I think I would not be able to tell you how great this institution or collaboration is. So I would really like to call upon Mr. Tejas Gujarati, sir, to explain what is this. And to talk about him, I would really like to tell you that he is the founder and director of Jagmangal Social Foundation. So please give a round of applause for Mr. Tejas Gujarati.
Good afternoon. Respected Honorable Shri Nitin Gadkari, sir. Respected Commissioners, distinguished Vice Chancellors, Directors, Principals, Professors, industry leaders, media friends, and all the present here students who are volunteering. I am welcoming you from CRT, AutoSIFU, and Jagmangal Social Foundation. It is truly an honor and privilege to welcome each one of you to this landmark gathering. Today is not merely the launch of another training program. Today marks the beginning of an ecosystem that has the potential to prepare India's one of the fastest growing technological transformational in the automotive industry. We are witnessing vehicles becoming software defined, connected, intelligent, autonomous, but with every technological advancement come a new responsibility. The question before us is no longer, can we build smarter vehicles? The real question is, can we build a secured vehicle? Because tomorrow, cybersecurity will not only protect data, it will protect mobility, it will protect infrastructure, and above all, it will protect human lives. That is why all of us are gathered here today. Today, we are launching Automotive Cybersecurity Talent Development, a special ecosystem, an initiative designed to connect academia, industry, government, and young talent on a single unique platform. It is about creating a sustainable pipeline of skilled professionals who can contribute to India's vision of becoming a global leader in intelligent and secure mobility. It is about preparing today's student for tomorrow's mobility ecosystem. With a shared vision, today's initiative has become made possible through the collective efforts of three committed stakeholders. Here are the three stakeholders. The important and biggest pillar of this initiative is the Central Institute of Road Transport, CRT. CRT has been working towards strengthening India's cyber resilience through research, innovation, capacity building, and industry collaboration. Under the visionary leadership of its director, Dr. Devendra Singh, and head MDC, as well as Automobile Cybersecurity, Mr. Farooq Makhdoom sir. CIT has emerged as an important institution in building cybersecurity competencies across the sectors. We are privileged to have both of them here with us today, who has consistently worked towards creating industry-ready cybersecurity talent and strengthening the automobile industry. So, warm welcome to both of them. The second pillar is Autosifu, one of India's emerging organization dedicated to automotive cybersecurity, software-defined vehicles, and next-generation mobility. Under the leadership of co-founder and director Mr. Jagannath Tiwari and head of the operations and risk management Mr. Vikram Pagare, Autosipu brings valuable global industry expertise, practical implementation, experience, and deep technological knowledge into this initiative. We are delighted to have the Autosipu leadership with us today. Warm welcome to Autosipu. And the third pillar is Jagmangal Social Foundation. For several years, Jagmangal Social Foundation has been working in education, skill development, road safety, digital literacy, youth empowerment, and community. The vision behind the foundation is personal, professional, and social growth of youth. The vision behind youth should be a next generation ready for their professional and personal upskills. The Gen Zs and the next youth in pipeline, that is Gen Alpha. Through initiatives such as Prayas, Swadisha, Samartha, Swayam Skill, the foundation has consistently focused on creating employability and responsible citizenship among the young people. We all have connected each other, so you know it, who the Jagmangal Social Foundation is. Me, along with Priya Gujarati, have the privilege to representing the Jagmangal Social Foundation. Our role is simple: to build the institutional ecosystem, to connect the colleges, to mobilize the students, to ensure quality implementation, and to take this initiative to every corner of Maharashtra and beyond. We are just the front faces of Jagmangal Social Foundation. The leadership team, all my team members are connected with the colleges, institutes. The one of them are Shruti Jagtap, Snehal Khanorkar, and Mitesh Gujarati. No mission succeeds without experienced guidance. We are fortunate to receive continuous mentorship from our distinguished board of advisors. Mr. Shrikant Deshpande, IS, he is our advisory board member. Vijay Pingre, Dr. Vijay Pingre, IS, Sri Kishore Rathi, and Vidya Vachaspati Vidyanand, Professor Dr. Shailesh Kulkarni, an extraordinary academician with 39 academic qualifications, 2 PhDs, and another doctorate currently being pursued, whose lifelong commitment to the knowledge and education inspires all of us. We are sincerely thank each one of them for believing in this vision. Today, we are immensely honored by the presence of blessing our distinguished dignitaries, directors, professors, principals, vice chancellors, students, representative from government department, CSR partners, member of the media. Each one of you is an important stakeholder in shaping the future workforce of India. Thank you. I wish everyone as insightful and inspiring session. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. So I was talking about these Gen Zs and Gen Alphas. So I would really like to tell you people that these Gen Zs and Gen Alphas are growing so much, like technologically. And as these technologies are evolving, we also need a very evolved system. And this is why this collaboration is happening over here and we all are sitting here. So as you all people from academia, you all educators are lightening our educatees' life, I would In the same manner, we would really like to lighten a lamp that is a significance, that holds a significance of brightening up the future, and together this collaboration is doing that. So I would really like to call upon our dignitaries on the stage to light up the lamp. So we'll start with Commissioner Municipal Corporation, Mr. Naval Kishore Ram, sir. Then Commissioner Pimpri-Chinchwad Municipal Corporation. Then we have Special Inspector General Police, Dr. Shahaji Solonke. So please come on the stage. All the dignitaries are requested to come on the stage. I would request Additional Transport Commissioner, Director Central Institute of Road Transport, Dr. Devendra Singh, Head of MDC and Automotive Cybersecurity CIRT, Farooq Makhdoom, sir. Director, co-founder of Auto Private Limited, Mr. Jagannath Tiwari. Head of Operations, Auto Private Limited, Mr. Vikram Pagare. Founder Director of Jagmangal Social Foundation, Mrs. Priya Gujarati. Advisor Education, Jagmangal Social Foundation, Vidya Vachaspati Vidyanand, Professor Dr. Shailesh Kulkarni. Managing Director, Saket Electronic Circuits Private Limited, Mr. Rahul Sultane. Vice President R&D Bajaj Auto Limited, Mr. Milind Pagare. Next, we have Expert Technical Training in Industrial Application of Skoda Volkswagen Group, Mr. Lokesh Kumar. Then we have Senior VP R&D NOR BREMS System for Commercial Vehicles, Mr. Mahesh Shahapure. Senior VP Sales and Marketing, REM System for Commercial Vehicle, Mr. Arun Bisht. Divisional Manager at Ashok Leyland, Mr. Phillips John. I would request all the dignitaries on the dais to please come forward for lamp lighting. I also call upon Dr. Sandeep Aswande, Chairman of ASM Group of Institute. Dr. Sandeep Paswande, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for coming. I would request all the dignitaries to come forward for lamp lighting.
So before this event, I would like to felicitate all the guests and dignitaries on the dais. So we'll go ahead with that. Felicitation. Yeah.
So as we move forward towards the felicitation, first we would like to felicitate Commissioner of Pune Municipal Corporation, Mr. Naval Kishore Ram, Commissioner of Pimpri-Chinchwad Municipal Corporation, Special Inspector General of Police, Dr. Shahaji Solonke. I would request Mr. Jagannath Tiwari, sir, Director and co-founder of Auto Private Limited, to felicitate him. I request Special Inspector General of Police, Dr. Shahaji Solunke sir to come forward. So a great event comes together when it is backed by great people. So let us felicitate our guests. I would request our Special Inspector General of Police, Dr. Shahaji Solunke sir, to come forward for felicitation. I request Mr. Jagannath Tiwari sir, Director, Co-founder of Auto Seafood Private Limited, to felicitate him. Next, we have Director, Central Institute of Road Transport, CIRT, Dr. Devendra Singh, and I request Mr. Tejas Gujarati, Founder Director of Jagmangal Social Foundation, to felicitate him. Next, we have Advisor Education Jagmangal Foundation, Vidya Vachaspati Vidyanand Professor Dr. Shailesh Kulkarni, and I request Mr. Vikram Pagare, Head Operation at Auto Seafood Private Limited, to felicitate him. Thank you so much, sir. Next, we have Managing Director at Saket Electronic Circuit Private Limited, Mr. Rahul Sultane. I request Dr. Devendra Singh to felicitate Mr. Rahul Sultane. Thank you so much, sir. Vice President of R&D Bajaj Auto Limited, Mr. Milind Pagare. Sir, I request you to come forward, and I request Dr. Devendra Singh, Director, Central Institute of Road Transport, to felicitate him. Please give a huge round of applause. Thank you so much. Expert Technical Training and Industrial Application at Skoda Volkswagen Group, Mr. Lokesh Kumar. I request Mr. Lokesh Kumar to come forward, and I request Dr. Devendra Singh, Director, Central Institute of Road Transport, CIRT, to felicitate Mr. Lokesh Kumar. Thank you, sir. Senior VP R&D NOR BIM System for Commercial Vehicle at the hands, Mr. Mahesh Shahapure, and I would request Mr. Devendra Singh, Director CIRT, to felicitate Mr. Mahesh Shahapure. Thank you so much, sir. Next, we have the Senior Vice President, Sales and Marketing, Mr. Arun Bisht, and I would request Mr. Devendra Singh to felicitate Mr. Arun Bisht. Next, we have Divisional Manager at Ashok Leyland, Mr. Philippe John. And I request Dr. Devendra Singh, Director CIRT, to felicitate Mr. Philippe John. Thank you so much, sir. I request all the dignitaries to take their seats, and so that we can carry this program forward. Thank you so much for being present here. So we are carrying forward with this event, and I would really like to call Dr. Devendra Singh, Director CIRT, to address the audience about this collaboration and much more about our event. I request Dr. Devendra Singh, Director CIRT, to please come up on the dais.
Thank you. Thank you very much. A very warm welcome to all of you to CIRT. I know there are certain starting hiccups are always there, and that's where we are. We are going to upskill the new generation to come up to the level of industry, and that is the whole motto of this program. So I welcome you, all of you, distinguished dignitaries, esteemed industry leaders, respected academicians, researchers, students, and other guests, and my own CIRT family. The overwhelming response what we have received is a testament of the importance of this subject. And we are seeing nowadays the things are changing at a very rapid pace. So a very warm welcome to each one of you. It's a privilege to welcome you to this gathering focused on automotive cybersecurity talent development ecosystem, a topic that is rapidly becoming central to the future of mobility. Your presence reflects a shared commitment to building secure, innovative, and resilient transport systems. The automotive industry is undergoing an unprecedented transformation. Connected vehicles, software-defined architecture, autonomous driving technologies, cloud-connected services, artificial intelligence, and over-the-air updates are redefining the driving experiences. While these innovations bring remarkable opportunities, they also introduce new cybersecurity challenges that require highly skilled professionals capable of safeguarding vehicles and infrastructures and users. Developing this talent cannot be achieved by any one stakeholder. It demands a strong ecosystem where academia, industry, government, research organization, and standard bodies work together. Universities plays a vital role in nurturing future engineers. Through interdisciplinary education and research, industry contribution, real-world challenges, emerging technologies, practical training, internship, and mentorship. Together, these partnerships bridge the gap between classroom learning and industry expectations. Today's event provides an excellent platform to exchange ideas, showcase innovations, discuss evolving cybersecurity regulations and standards, identifying skill requirements, and explore collaborative initiatives that prepare the next generation of automotive cybersecurity professionals. I encourage all participants to actively engage in a technical session, panel sessions, workshops, and these networking opportunities. Let us use this forum to build a meaningful partnership, inspire innovative thinking, create sustainable pathways of talent development that meets the demands of global automotive system. I extend my sincere gratitude to our distinguished speakers, our collaborators, Auto Sifu Private Limited, Jagmangal Society, for coming together to make this program effective. Once again, I warm welcome you all and wish you an insightful, engaging, and productive event. Thank you, and I wish you a very successful conference. Thank you very much. And we also send our humble request to Honorable Minister, Road Transport and Highway, Shri Nitin Gadkari ji. And the importance of the subject, in spite of his busy schedule, he said he cannot make it personally, but yesterday he conveyed his blessings and his wisdom words to us, and that will be shared with you through a small video clips, and we'll treat it as a blessing and will prosper further for this. Thank you very much. So can we have that video bite, please?
Namaskar. It is my immense pleasure to learn that CRT Autosifu Private Limited and Jagmangal Social Foundation Prayas are jointly organizing the leadership and institutional engagement meet on automotive cyber security talent development ecosystem to strengthen the India's automotive cyber security ecosystem. With the growing use of software and technology in vehicles, cyber security has become a critical pillar of safe and reliable mobility. Automotive cyber security is linked to road safety, public safety, and national security and consumer trust. Aligned with the global standards, my ministry has notified and introduced Cyber Security Management System (CSMS) and Software Update Management System (SUMS) into our regulatory framework for the vehicles. India's vision is to emerge as a global leader, not only in manufacturing vehicles but also in designing, securing, and certifying them on its own strength and talent. India's large engineering talent pool provides a strong foundation to become a global hub for automotive cybersecurity expertise. Academic institutions should integrate automotive cybersecurity into engineering education and develop industry-ready talent through laboratories, faculty development, and internships. Government and academia and industry must work together to build a robust automotive cybersecurity ecosystem for the future. I extend my best wishes for the success of this meet, and I am confident that today's discussion will lead to meaningful outcomes. I am giving my all best wishes to all the concerning stakeholders who are involved in this program. Once again, my all best wishes to all of you. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
Thank you so much, sir. I think with the Honorable Union Minister of Road Transport and Highway in the Indian government, with his best wishes, we are now equipped to move forward. And now that we are talking about CIRT, I would really like to call upon Mr. Farooq Makhdoom, who is the head of MDC and Automotive Cybersecurity at CIRT. I would like to call him upon the stage to talk about CIRT and the motto behind this Automotive Cybersecurity Talent Development Ecosystem. Welcome, sir.
Honorable Shri Nitinji Gadkari, Honorable Minister of Road Transport and Highways, Dr. Devendra Singh, Honorable Director, CIRT, all the special dignitaries sitting in front of me, and the respected audiences, which includes Vice Chancellors, Directors, and Principals and Deans of various reputed colleges of Pune. It is said that Pune he vidyache mahir ghar aaye. In 1947, when country was got freedom, Pune was having more colleges than London. So it's a great honor to the Pune. And today I am really privileged to address the gathering of the creamy layers of the academia sitting in front of me. It's a blessing and honor for me. Thank you very much for joining us. So before I start the context why this automotive cybersecurity talent development ecosystem was introduced, what was the idea behind this? Before that, I would like to introduce you to what CIRT is. So because you should know CIRT before the context is really set. So can you put up the lights, please? So that the screen is visible. Thank you. So Central Institute of Road Transport was established in 1967 by the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways and ASRTU coming together. So born in 1967, we are now entering into the 60th year and the Diamond Jubilee year. And this program marks the first event towards the celebration of the Diamond Jubilee year. So, working under the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways, one important accreditation which we have got to our name is that we are recognized and authorized approval authorities under Central Motor Vehicle Rule number 124 and 126. एक सिंपल बात बताता हूँ, जिस रूल से हमको लाइसेंस इशू होता है, ड्राइविंग लाइसेंस, उसी रूल के अंडर में ये लिखा हुआ है, रूल नंबर 124 और 126 में, कि नो व्हीकल कैन गेट रजिस्टर्ड, कैन प्लाई ऑन द वे रोड without getting the approval from one of the 5 authorized test agency like CIRT, ARI, ICAT, and so on. And CIRT is the only agency working directly under the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways. So we are certifying vehicles. We are the certifying body. All OEMs are coming to us. They are submitting the prototypes of the vehicles, and they are submitting their components also, safety components. We are testing them and we are certifying them. Unless we don't certify, they cannot be registered. So this is one feather in our cap. Almost all the 12 labs, and now the penetration testing lab has emerged. Almost all 12 labs are NABL accredited lab, that we are on the global, we are recognized globally. Then we are also Moth Secretariat for Working Party 1 of United Nations for road safety. So we are representing India every year in Geneva for the Road Safety Forum under Working Party 1, WP1, normally it is known as. We also got the Moth Secretariat for the vehicles weighing more than 3.5 tons of the weight. Our scientists, they are the principal members of various BIS committees, AIS committees. We are formulating the standards and regulations. We are helping the ministry in policy making. We are the BIS accreditation. We have got the BIS accreditation. We are also recognized by the Ministry of Science and Technology as a scientific and research organization. And moreover, CIRT has got 3 pillars. One is the vehicle and component testing and certification. The second pillar is we have got our own academy. Since last half a century, we are training the government officials, the RTO officers who are registering the vehicles. We are teaching them the act and law and the technical things. So traffic police officers, RTO officers and other government officers, we are training since last 50 years. And in last 50 years, we have trained more than 80,000 officers across 2,000 programs. Third, we are having the research and consultancy division, which is taking care of all the big projects of the government. And one more accreditation to our name is in 2023, Honorable Minister inaugurated the Bharat NCAP Center, Command and Control Center is given to CIRT. आपने कार्स के ऊपर वो स्टार मार्किंग देखा होगा ना, 0 स्टार, 1 स्टार, 2 स्टार, 5 स्टार, वो कौन देता है? CIRT. CIRT is the command and control center for that. So such a good accreditation and good faith of the ministry and the public we have earned in last 59 years. And why this then Automotive Cybersecurity Talent Development Ecosystem was launched? What was the idea behind that? So we saw that the biggest transformation is being taken place in India, that if you see the car was purely mechanical in before 25 years, but now it is become smart car. It is a connected car. The cars and vehicles are talking to each other. They are connected to the internet. Or they are the smart vehicles. A typical smart car has got 100 plus ECUs, so 100 computers running on a car. So a car is a running computer on the road. So what will happen if the car gets hacked, if the vehicle gets hacked? मोबाइल हैक होगा तो ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा कुछ चोरी होगी, कुछ हो डेटा हैक होगा, लेकिन जब कार हैक होगी सो सेफ्टी का बहुत बड़ा इशू हो सकता है. इन वन ऑफ द इंसिडेंट, वन VIP was driving a car and suddenly he noticed that the car is not in his control. He was applying the brake, but no, brake was out of his control. The accelerator was, the car got accelerated to the speed of 150 kilometers per hour and could not stop. And then there was a head-on collision and then VIP died on the spot. So what happened? The forensic report points that the car was hacked by the hackers sitting miles away. So there are incidences. My friend Mr. Vikram Pagare will show how the incidences are happening. And there is a big loss to the life, big loss, brand loss, privacy loss, and the big loss is the safety loss. The security incidences, they are resulting into the safety. So India cannot lag behind. India has to safeguard their vehicle ecosystem. And this is why the government of India recently introduced the regulation of the automotive cybersecurity for specification AIS 189 and 190. What is it? That in next 3 to 4 years, it's a phase-wise implementation. No car or no vehicle of M and N category will get registered beyond 2029 without getting the certification of automotive cyber security. So they have to come to us. The industry will be coming to us, and we will be testing their components and their vehicles for the automotive cyber security. So in last month, this regulation was introduced. So we started interacting with the companies, various automotive manufacturers, with their technical team, engineering team, R&D team, automotive cybersecurity team, quality team, their leadership even. And one thing we found was common, a common problem faced by them. What was that? They said that we know the technology, we know the regulation, we know each and everything, but we don't have that workforce to implement this regulation. What will happen? If we don't wake up, then our country will land into a situation that regulation is there, but nobody is there to implement. I tell you what is the gap. The jobs which are going to be created and which are created out of this regulation is 10 lakh job. And you know how many workforce is there? Only 80,000. So what will happen? 9,20,000 jobs are vacant. The regulation is there, the technology is there, the models are there, but the people are not there to implement that. So we should not land in that miserable condition. So CIRT officers and the leadership thought about it. What to do? What is the solution? And we had a series of discussion in last 2 months. And then we came up with this solution, Automotive Cybersecurity Talent Development Ecosystem. What is this? This is the collaboration of government and the government authorities like us and the technical expertise, global expertise people who work globally on the automotive cybersecurity like AutoCIFU, and the people who are already connected with the academia, Jagmangal Social Foundation, coming together and then doing the collaboration with the industries. They are already with us. They are already connected with us. We are connected to 500 plus companies, automotive manufacturers, tier 1, tier 2 suppliers. So what we should do? We should bring all them in one platform. Now, we will introduce a new ecosystem of the learning, and it will not be confined to the rooms, to the classrooms. It will be more like the practical learning. Here, the students will come to us, will come to our labs. They will have the opportunity of practical hands-on experiences in our lab. They will do the TARA. What is TARA? Threat analysis and risk assessment. They will do the vulnerability assessment. They will do the penetration testing. They will witness that. They will interact with the people, with the authorities. They will interact with the industries, and they will get a chance to learn practical things. What will happen? We have designed such an ecosystem that after the 4 years, when the student they pass out, he will be ready. He will be acceptable in the industry as a mid-level expert person. He will not be a fresher. What happens today, all my industry colleagues are here, sitting here. They can acknowledge this fact that you people, you recruit the freshers. Then there is they become a trainee engineer for 1 year. Then you put them into the various trainings. Another 2 years are lost. So 3 years are almost lost. Now the situation is changed. You cannot wait for 3 years, can you? Because the regulation is in force. So what will happen? You know, need not to wait for 3-4 years. You will get a ready-made breed of the students who are ready to do the various testings under automotive cybersecurity. There will be a practical learned people. So this ecosystem is designed for that. So this is what the background of the complete ecosystem was. In the next presentation, Mr. Vikram Pagare will tell you all this about. I need not focus more on this. So with this, my introduction is over, and thank you very much for listening this. And after this session, you will get a chance to visit our penetration testing lab. So you are most welcome to visit the lab so that you feel how your students are going to learn from the practical labs. So thank you very much, and I offer my sincere thanks to Dr. Devendra Singh, my leadership, for supporting all this initiative, and the Honorable Minister, Mr. Nitinji Gadkari, for blessing us. Thank you very much, and goodbye and Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir, for introducing us so well with the motto of this meet. Now let us get familiar with the second pillar of this meet. I would really like to call upon the Managing Director and Co-founder of AutoSifu, Mr. Jagannath Tiwari, to introduce us to AutoSifu. Welcome, sir.
Okay, great. First of all, welcome everyone, and this is an honor for me to be part of this esteemed team and all the honorary dignitaries. It's an immense pleasure for me. I cannot define in words that how important this is for me and AutoSifu to be part of this team itself. It's nothing sort of a one-man vision. It is a vision of CIRT, and we are part of this vision. So let me give you a brief about AutoSifu. So we have 3 pillars, as CIRT has already told. One of the pillars that need to be very strong has to be the technical side. We are the one who is going to provide you the hands-on experience to your students who will learn that what automotive cybersecurity is. Okay. Now, if you talk about us in terms of what we have done, we have collaborated with almost all the OEMs around the world, just not with the OEMs, but with the government itself. Since last 1.5 years, we took the end-to-end responsibility for the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia ecosystem for the automotive cybersecurity. We handled the end-to-end infrastructure for vehicle-to-vehicle communication for Korean market, and now here we are with the collaboration and direction of our Honorable Director Sir, Devendra Sir, and definitely Mr. Farooq Makhdoom ji. We have collaborated now with the Indian government, with CIRT, to enable this ecosystem. So if you talk about our vision, so right now it's very clear. We want to ensure that Indian ecosystem gets stronger. The people who are here, the upcoming Gen Z, the Gen Alpha, they should be looking towards cybersecurity as one of their most preferred career option. Okay, this is going to it's still you see it is one of the dream job for everyone, cybersecurity. But do we have the real people to tell them what to do, how to do? It's not there. Okay, so that is what we are bringing right now, and that is our vision at the time with CIRT. So what we do, as CIRT is already the approval authority, so they are the one who approve the vehicles, those are allowed to be on the road. And we are the one who help OEM to build that vehicle, starting from scratch, what we call it as secure by design. We start from the design itself, from the scratch where we do not have anything. From there we start. And then we build that ecosystem, that complete vehicle which is completely aligned with these regulations that has been already coming into the Indian market, which is AIS 189, 190, 156. You take any regulation, almost you will see cybersecurity is going to be part of it. So that's what we do. We first of all enable the OEM. We ensure that whatever is the regulation, what are the requirements, we will ensure that those are being fulfilled. Second thing is the ethical hacking, penetration testing. You will be looking at the lab itself. There are engineers, they really hack the vehicle. And believe me, there is not a single vehicle right now on the Indian road or in the global road which we cannot hack. It will take only 5 minutes for us to take that vehicle and just go away. So that is the level of expertise our team has. And that's what we want to bring up to your students, so that it's not about the hacking, it's also about securing the vehicle. Those who do not understand what could go wrong, they cannot correct it. So that's where it's very important for us to understand what could go wrong. And that's where we will understand that, okay, how to correct it. So this is another one of the biggest strengths that we have. How to compromise, how to be an attacker itself. So we have the people in the market, in our company itself, who go in the market, who will be sounding to your vehicles, to your environment, and try to hack the things itself. Yeah. So that is one of the biggest strength that we have, and we are giving this as a service to the OEMs. Lastly, if you talk about one of the biggest forte that we have right now is also the training. So we have started sort of a training certification programs also with the CIRT, which is CSIP, and it's being an immense success. We are already training the industry professionals. We have already collaborated with many of the OEMs in India, so we know what they need and how to train them, and that's what we are bringing to the students right now. I will not take much time. Anyway, my friend Vikram will also give you a complete walkthrough of what cybersecurity is, what is the importance of it. But just to give you this background, that the 3 pillars that we are talking about, one of the biggest pillars is the CIRT, and we are the strongest pillars in terms of the technical know-how, what we are going to bring to your students, and to ensure that when they get into the business itself, when they start looking into the vehicles, how to secure them, what could be the compromise, they know what to do, how to do, and when to do. So yeah, that's it from my side, and definitely looking forward for everyone to enjoy all the session ahead. And in case you have anything to be discussed, feel free to reach out. Yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, everyone.
Thank you so much, sir, for putting some light on the role of AutoSIFU. I think the next person who is coming here to address all of us is twice introduced already. So I would request, I would request Head of Operations at AutoSIFU Limited, Mr. Vikram Pagare, to please step forward and address us about this automotive cybersecurity talent development ecosystem. Welcome, sir.
Thank you everyone. Well, this was very heavy, whatever we said about CIRT, AutoSIFU. It was something I'd never realized that it would be so heavy. So initially, when yesterday I was thinking that how I'm going to start the presentation. I was going to start, let me start with the automotive cybersecurity. I was thinking I'll start with the technologies, and then I thought, let me start with the regulations, what government is going to start with. But having said that, one thing which kept going on in my mind about the world has changed, isn't it? The world right now has changed completely. From what we know about the world initially, it is completely different than what it is right now. So before we talk about the future, I want you to know how much the world has changed. I'm not going to talk about the history. I'm not going to talk about the industrial revolution. Neither I'm going to talk about the past things about the technology. Now let us start with this, the typewriter. How many of you have known about this? Ma'am is smiling. You have worked on a typewriter before, ma'am? Anybody has used typewriter? How many of you have used typewriter? Great. How irritating was it, isn't it? Tack, 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 tack. You just have to keep typing it. You make one mistake and you just have to redo the whole thing again. Then came the computer. And now we see the most advanced computer available here. The technology changed. But one thing you have to remember, that the typewriter did not evolve itself to become a computer. The typewriter disappeared. It disappeared completely. And the same thing is with your your phones. There were landline phones. Many people still have landline phones, but how many of them use it? It was used to make and receive calls, and right now we have the technology of a most advanced phone. It's your banking app. You can use your maps. You can check the weather. You can do every single thing right now on the mobile phone, isn't it? Yes, of course, you can make calls to How could I miss that? But yes, it has changed. Now, in both the scenarios here, everything was a hardware. From typewriter to computer, the change was a software. And I want you to remember this word, software. Even from the mechanical phone, the older landline phones, to the cell phone right now, it is a software again. Now let us talk about the car. It's a very beautiful car. What all do you see in this car? Yes, Lokesh, what all do you see in this car? Which nobody else would see because you're from OEM, I'm sure you would know. Connectivity right inside, but as a general public, okay, who are our passengers, maybe the principals, respected vice chancellors here today, about the students, parents watching online, what all would they see in the car? Exactly, that's what we see, right? We see the seats, we see the tires, we see a beautiful headlight, we see the body. It's a machine of steel. But you know what's different? The looks can be deceptive. This is the modern vehicle right now. No mechanical parts. Like Farooq sir said, hundreds of ECUs, hundreds of them. Everything running with 1 million codes. 10 crore codes work simultaneously at the same time when you are running this car. One line of code would be would define how the vehicle is going to run. That's what the modern car is all about. Now, I want you to imagine here, when we are buying a car, for Indians, it is a very emotional decision to make. Parents buy the car for an 18-year-old. Children buy the car for their parents because they were not able to buy the car. We buy car for our spouses and everybody. It's an emotional decision what we make. What if that emotional decision turns out to be the most worst decision you ever make, just because you did not have the right kind of a car? What if that car gets hacked? You trust everybody whom you work around every day. You go in the elevator every now and then. You send your children to school in a school bus. You trust that driver. You trust the watchman of that school. You trust the system of the elevator. What if that gets hacked? And same thing happens. You go on a long drive with your wife, a long-awaited long drive, and your car gets hacked and you're stranded somewhere. And you get a call that your car would only start if you could pay me that amount, or whatever ransom amount. That's the ransom attacks what are happening. Now let us look at some stats. You feel that might be the future? No. This has happened in 2015. The Jeep attack. The Jeep attack happened in US. This was hacked almost 15 kilometers away from the main site. 15 kilometers away. With just one laptop, few bunch of pranksters, hackers, they did it. Fake speaker trick. They used a small chip to put behind an headlight to take that headlight off, start the car and run away with it. The number plate hack, where using a number plate, they hacked the entire car parking around that area just using the number plate, and they started the cars. This is the most recent one, the Jaguar Land Rover attack, happened in 2025. They are still not able to recover the losses. The company stalled for 5 weeks the loss of 20,000 crore rupees. These are the facts. You can check them online. 494 recent attacks until 2025. 92% of them were done not being around the car. They were done from far away. 44% of the ransom attacks. You sit in a car, they will lock your car. They would not let you get out of the car, and they will tell you that you pay me money and only then I will let you go. And like I said, the Jaguar Land Rover attack, 20,000 crores. That's the amount. Now, Now we might think that, this is something which might not happen in India, but it has happened in India as well. Like the Jaguar Land Rover, it's part of Tata Group. That happened in September 2025. Tata Electronics, again, that was in India. Bajaj Auto recently, Pune, that also happened. Now last month we had some e-rickshaw shutdowns which were happening. That's also kind of hacking. Now, that's again getting too much of threats. Everyone is feeling, oh my God, mere gaadi mein to nahi hoga ye. Isn't it? No, that's not something what's going to happen. We are here to fix it. All right, so right now the thing is that there are 4 things which have become very common in all the cars. Okay, first of all, it's the always online, the always connectivity, like your cell phone, it's always connected to internet. The same thing is going to happen with your cars as well. It's always going to be connected. Software-driven power, all right? Your battery charges, and then that converts into power, and that's the simultaneous going on continuously. Okay, there are sensors which decides about your car parking sensors, your camera sensors. There's a car going to come from behind. So, and secondly, features by software update. Whatever updates you get on the phone, the same way the updates you would get on your car as well. That there's a new feature which is happening. So, that all the convenience what we are getting right now, that wow, my car is connected to internet, or I get updates over the phone, that every single thing, that every convenience what you're getting right now is a door for the hacker to open. And that's what we are here to talk about. So the main question here is that when all these things are happening, who is going to protect the cars? What are we doing about it? Well, we have solved it already. We have built an ecosystem right now where CIRT, AutoSIFU, and Jagmangal have come together to create this particular program where we are going to train the people of tomorrow who are going to do this for us. They are going to protect the car for us. So, like Farooq sir also mentioned, that we already created the draft, and after the Jeep attack happened, UN came into action and they built a draft for R155156. Okay, that's the draft regulation. The rules became law that no car would be sold without this particular regulation. And now 63 plus countries across Europe, Japan, and Korea are part of this regulation. India's clock is ticking. 2026 last month in July, we published a draft recently, and in October, October 2026, we have a proposed start for this one. And by 2027 and 2028, we are going to go at a wider coverage to cover all these things. And by 2029, if these regulations are not applied by the OEM or any other manufacturer who is part of the car manufacturing unit, would not be able to sell their product. So that's the deadline by 2029. Now, the rule book with every automaker now lives by is these are the types of jobs which are required. Milind sir, would you tell me whether this is correct or no? I want to know that. Are these the jobs available right now? Let's say we are going by the rule book, that there's a compliance which is a standard 21434, then there is an AIS 189190. We have a software updates, there is a vehicle to vehicle communication, we have eco charging system. All these things come with these kind of skills. There is cybersecurity, there is a OTA update, there is a PKI, charging infrastructure, CAN fuzzing, and all these things. Not the technical terms, but I'm talking about the jobs. Lokesh, can you give some light? These are the jobs available. How many people do you have right now to do these things? Mm-hmm. All together, right? Okay, now let us come to some numbers. Okay, all right. So 50,000 crore was the market in 2025. 50,000 crore. That's a huge number. All right. By 2030, it's going to go up to 1.2 lakh crores. Plus 1.2 lakh crores. That's almost double in 5 years of time. More than double, in fact. Now, there is this organization called ISE Square, which is recognized for one of the major certifications in the world. As per them, 48 lakh cybersecurity roles are unfulfilled worldwide. 48 lakhs, that's a long number. 10 lakh plus unfulfilled security roles in India alone, like Farooq sir mentioned. 10 lakh jobs are available right now. Complete pathway. Now, I am not saying here that we are doing something different here. We are doing something different in a way what other institutions are not doing. We are not the only one who is doing automotive cybersecurity. Of course, there are other organizations who are doing that as well. But at the same time, we are the only one which has all the infrastructure needed. We have CIRT to provide the pen testing lab and the experience what we have with AutoSIFU. As colleges, you do not have to do anything. We have the complete route to do it. Everyone is hiring. When I say that, we have OEMs, we have tier 1 and tier 2 suppliers with parts and engineering, we have test and government lab agencies who are hiring, we have consulting and cyber companies who are hiring for this kind of positions. One thing, when we were initiating about this particular program, when Farooq sir and director sir or even Jagannath told me that, there is something what we need to do about this, is only when we realized that we were hiring for our company, we could not find the right talent. I did almost about 600 interviews to hire for 2 positions in my company. 600 interviews, 600 candidates, not 600 interviews, 600 candidates I scanned, out of which only 10 I could find. Out of 10, we could hire only 2 of them. That's the gap. People are applying left, right, center, but there's no right talent. And we always would turn to colleges to give us that talent. But then we realized that there is no built ecosystem to do that. So that's why we found a solution. We have government, CIRT, we have industry like AutoSIFU and academia, Jung Bagal Association. We came together to build all this. So what do we have? Why do we do all these things? So we have government credibility. We have a testing and certification center, which Farooq sir clearly mentioned. We have around 12 labs, which includes a pen testing lab, which you can have a tour later, where we would show you how the hacking works, and it will hardly take any time, like Jagannath said. All right. We have in-depth knowledge. We have worked on several OEMs across the world so far. And yes, of course, Jagmangal, with the reach which Jagmangal has, I'm sure nobody in the current scenario, anybody has that kind of a reach when it comes to colleges and universities in Pune. All right, so how are we going to do about, how are we going to get about the future of cybersecurity workforce? So we have government, we have industry, we have academia. Curriculum will be built by us. Okay, hands-on lab would be ours. Industry projects is something what we would get for you. And that's how we will build the cybersecurity engineers. The whole motto here is to make sure that we have safer vehicles, we have safer roads, which would be safer for India as well. Now, let's look at this. All right, today many students, look at automotive industry in a way that is something which is very difficult to climb. On the contrary, it's very simple. First of all, we do the awareness. We make everybody aware about the cybersecurity, what exactly it is, what automotive cybersecurity is all about. Then we give them the foundation course, where their fundamentals would be clear. They would understand what exactly it is all about and what it is needed to be on the field or to be in that particular role. And then they would start practicing with our hands-on lab, with the live cars, with live testing agencies, that what exactly we do. And after that, they would choose a specialized course, whether it would be related to vehicle communication, whether they want to be a TARA specialist, whether they want to become a specialist in software-defined vehicles. The possibilities are endless. You can be a specialized in any field when it comes to automotive cybersecurity. And then you become an expert. So these are the 5 simple ladders what we have placed for a person from a fresher to becoming an expert. So what all students will learn? They will learn about vehicle and security fundamentals. They will learn about ECU and embedded security, standards and compliances. They would learn about vehicle penetration testing, like about the live hacking, what we are talking about for so long. We would teach them about how the update comes through, what all code is needed, how to find that code which might hack the car. We would also teach them about EV and charging facility and security. We would teach them about the V2X security flagship program. That's what we would have. And also, towards the end of the course, we would give them a live capstone industry project, which they would be working on. Now, the things are very simple. Okay, we are not going to disturb anything of your current curriculum. We just want a simple thing. We just want an add-on elective program where they would choose between what they want to learn about automotive cybersecurity. So we have an add-on elective program. We have a diploma course which would get inculcated with what you currently have, and we might have a degree course as well later on. That's what we have in pipeline so far. Now you might be thinking that, oh my God, this is going to be a too much thing what you need to do, but that's something you need to do 0 things. The only thing what we need from you is a space. That's it. You do not have to build any labs. You do not have to build any curriculum. You do not have to train any teachers. We are going to get the best of the professionals to train you, train the students. So there is nothing what you need to do here. Okay. We are going to provide a certification at every single step what they are going to complete. So they are ready, stating that they are a part of our automotive cybersecurity ecosystem. So there is 0 cost, nothing for you as of now. So like I said, what all jobs we will have? We will have the cybersecurity engineer, TARA specialist, pen tester, compliance consultant, VSOC analyst, embedded security engineer, OTS security engineer, V2X and EV charging specialist. So these are all the job openings we would get when we would start training the people on automotive cybersecurity. So from classroom to offer letter, we are going to train that particular fresher until that person is going to be eligible to get a job. So it's not about training de do, certificate le lo aur chale jao, aap apna dekh lo. That's not going to happen. We want to make sure that if we are training, we want to make sure that person who is hardworking, who has studied so hard to become that at that level, we want to make sure that he also gets a job. Now, what is a general salary curve what we get here when you get into automotive cybersecurity? So these are just indicative benchmarks which we have found out online currently. And at the start of your career, when you get into automotive cybersecurity, you getting start anything between 4.5 to 8 lakh rupees LPA. When you get at the mid-level, okay, which is around 3 to 6 years of experience into automotive field, you get around 12 to 25 LPA. And when you become an expert around, let's say 6 to 10 years or 12 years of experience into automotive cybersecurity, you earn around 30 to 60 lakhs LPA. Now these are indicative figures what we have found online currently. This might change, this might not change. But yes, to be very honest, there is a lot of money in automotive cybersecurity. All right, so one rule book. Okay, will the job only be available in Pune or will it be available in India? No. The curriculum what we have designed would be applicable across the world. Everything would be across the world. It's not only dedicated to India. The curriculum what we are going to design would be applicable across the world. Whatever you learn would be across the world. So whether it is Pune, India, Germany, Korea, Japan, Europe, everywhere. This curriculum, the studies, what he would do, the person he would become would be applicable everywhere across the world. So you're not going to stuck in the same country. So one thing, this is for the audience of our parents online who might be saying, won't AI take my jobs? This is something which is a very question which might be there in everybody's mind today. AI तो सबकी नौकरी खा रहा है, हमारी भी खा जाएगा. No, it would not happen. That's not going to happen. This is a recent news, I think it's about June. Yeah, this is last one, June. Ford rehired 350 engineers whom they fired because of AI, because they were not able to give the quality. By the time this course would be there, and when we are going to launch this would at least take AI to become like that for at least 10 years from now. AI won't become that great so far when it comes to automotive cybersecurity. So, from the talent gap to the global talent hub, we want to make sure that the base we have currently is around 20 lakh crore car industry. The volume we have right now is 10 lakh engineers. Every year they pass out, but they do not have a job. The requirement is almost 45 lakhs across the world. And we have around 80,000 people worldwide who are fit to have that job. So I leave this question to you, that would you want to know more about this? That's a thought I want you to take away with you right now, and that's my time. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. You truly left them with a thought. So, yeah, we have people who have developed this ecosystem. We have people who want to bring this ecosystem. And then we have people who are reaching to the students or the builders of this ecosystem. So, I would really like to call upon the founder director of Jagmangal Social Foundation and Prayas, Mr. Tejas Gujrati, to take us forward in this automotive cybersecurity talent development ecosystem. Sir, may I please have you on the stage? Thank you so much.
पहिले तर थोडा उशीर झाला आहे, त्याबद्दल मी थोडी दिलगिरी व्यक्त करतो तुमची. So why we are here? Now this is the exact questions. Why academicians are here? So we are launching a ecosystem where academicians, industry and CRT will deliver the courses. The first pilot we are launching in the month of September, 25th September. The actual ecosystem is of about 10 days. It starts from 15 September, and the final full 4 hours online session with all industry experts, CRT heads and the government personalities will be there. They will deliver how the future talent will be developed. The next phase we will announce there, and after that, within a span of 6 months, we are launching a minor degree or a 8 semester, every semester 2 or 4 credits program. So this is not only the CRT, but you all be the part of that ecosystem. So we are starting connecting with you. So what will be the process? You tell us, then we will give as per your curriculum. So thank you, and I am confident 50,000 youth will be attended in our first 25th September's program. So I will share all the detail how they will be attend through online, through college session if the college is going on. So we will share a live link with you. The classroom you can share with the students. Thank you.
So before we go for the dignitary speech, there is one special dignitary to us. The special IGP, Inspector General of Police, retired, Dr. Shahji Solunke. Actually, he wants to leave for some funeral, so he had requested that he will give his speech ahead of the schedule. So, sir, please come.
Good evening, friends. There is long deliberation on the scope of the automotive cybersecurity and the various challenges associated with this. This is really a very significant program in which various agencies have been brought together by CIRT. It's a great thing, and I know that I was also trained once by this institute during my job. Very nice arrangements of bringing several stakeholders together, and also concrete program for the training of the different technical requirements. Of course, it is very technical thing. It has all lineaments on the security of the person who is driving the car or who are in the car. So day by day, we go ahead with the progress, innovations and all. But there are several problems being posed out of these different technicalities, various gadgets and all. A good thing by the CIRT that we all have come together, and definitely there will be something which will be helping out the different challenges. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your views about the ecosystem. Next, I would like to call upon the Managing Director of Saket Electronic Circuits Private Limited, Mr. Rahul Sultane, to address us about this meet and what he got from the meet. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Good evening, everyone. I am Rahul. I am a working director in Saket Electro Circuits Private Limited. We do manufacture electronic automotive components. We are the tier ones for the OEMs and long association with all the OEMs. Almost last 32 years. We are working in this domain when there was no electronics in automotive. From those days, now there is much of electronics in automotive. Now we don't sell cars. We don't sell vehicles. Thank you, sorry. We don't put our name on the badge that customers see. But every ECU we design, every board we manufacture, every line of embedded code we write sits inside someone else's vehicle, carrying someone else's brand and someone else's compliance obligations. And that is exactly why this initiative matters as much to a tier one electronic manufacturers like us, and it does to any OEM in this room. Let me tell you what the world we see or look like to us. An OEM comes to us with a new platform. Somewhere in the requirement form, alongside the usual requirements of EMI, EMC, validation processes, and functional safety, there is now a line item added into this as a AIS 189 CSMS conformance, and an exception that our SUMS process for over-the-air updates is all right. We are expected to prove that ECU we ship cannot be the weakest link in the someone else's vehicle. So we go look for engineers who can secure embedded automotive electronics. We find embedded engineers who know our hardware but have ever done a threat analysis. We find cybersecurity graduates who understand encryption and secure boot in the theory, but have never touched the real issue, never worked inside the constraints of automotive grade silicon, automotive timelines, and automotive cost pressures. So like every tier one in this room, we build the capability ourselves, slowly, expensively, and by training one by one engineers. And there is what makes this harder for tier one than the OEM. Why do not have the scale of OEMs training budgets? We don't have the luxury of years long onboarding cycle for every hire. Our margins are thinner, our timelines are tighter, and our compliance obligation is exactly the same. This is precisely why the pipeline that CIRT, Autosifu, and Jagmangal are building matters so directly to component manufacturers like us. I think you all will agree on this. An engineer who works in already understanding both the electronics and the cybersecurity, who already knows what a secure ECU architecture look like, what a CSMS process demands, what SUMS means for an over-the-air update is not a convenient for a tier one. It is the difference between winning the next platform and losing it to a competitor who can prove compliance faster. Every OEM in this room depends on suppliers like us to hold up our end of the compliance chain. We cannot hold up our end with the workforce that has the built from scratch every single time. On behalf of Saket Electrocircuit, I want to say this clearly. Tier 1 and Tier 2 suppliers are not a footnote to the initiative. We are where the vulnerability actually lives, in the hardware and the firmware, and we are where the fix that to be engineered. If this ecosystem succeeds, it does not just make life easier for component manufacturers, it strengthens the compliance posture of every OEM sitting in this room, because your vehicles are only as secure as the weakest component inside them. Saket Electrocircuit is ready to stand with CIRT, with Autosefu, and with Jagmangal on this initiative. And I invite every tier 1, tier 2 supplier in this room to stand with us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, all the vice chancellors we have here, I would really like to know your idea about this Automobile Cybersecurity Talent Development Program. So I would really like to call upon the chairman of ASM Group of Institute, Dr. Sandeep Patspande, sir. Please welcome him with a round of applause.
Thank you very much. Respected dignitaries, leaders from the government, industry, academia, ladies and gentlemen. It's a privilege for me to be here today on an initiative that is not only about automotive cybersecurity, but it is about preparing for the future of mobility. I'm just back from my alma mater, Harvard, where we did a course on execution of AI strategy. And as well, I had a trip to the Silicon Valley. And this is where I got an opportunity to actually witness and sit in Waymo, the autonomous complete taxis, as well as see Tesla and what they're doing with their autonomous cars. So Tesla people told today that if you buy a car, you don't have to come to the dealership, the car drives to you. So that's where it's already there today. While Waymo cars are the Jaguars, which the steering wheels and everything is there, I could see at least 10 or 15 different prototypes of vehicles being tested there, which don't even have a steering wheel or even an accelerator or a clutch pedal. And that made me think that the future, what we think, is actually already here. The car today has become a computer. It has all the electronic components, it is connected, it is intelligent, and it is smart. And this is where the cybersecurity part becomes extremely important. This also made me think the responsibility what we have as educators. You know, while we are struggling here, when we to say to keep in space with the industry as such, what is really required for us is to be ahead of the curve and really see how we can prepare our students for the jobs of the future. Now, most of these jobs what we are talking about, which will come very soon, don't even exist today. And the only way for us to prepare our students for this future is to create that ecosystem. At Silicon Valley, yes, that is the real success, is that ecosystem between the government, between the education institutions, as well as the industries, which really becomes the hotbed of innovation. And when I come here, this is exactly what I see is available. Pune has one of those best ecosystems which can do this. We at ASM have been pioneers of management education in PCMC. And you know, when I look at this initiative, I would, my leadership team is also here. We would definitely like to announce that we will definitely like to be a partner in this pioneering initiative of automotive cybersecurity. At ASM, we are trying to really see how we should reimagine the education in today's world and how to prepare our students for the jobs of the future. And this cannot be done by education institutions in isolation. We need to have the industry, the government, and academia to come together, and only then we will be able to achieve this. I congratulate CIRT, Autosifu, Jagmangal Foundation for coming up with this wonderful initiative. And I would like to leave you with the thought that India should not prepare its young students to merely find jobs in the future of mobility, but we must prepare them to create that future and to lead it. When I see this particular event, I hope this will be the catalyst that will make the Pune ecosystem one of the leading ecosystems for automotive cybersecurity in the world. I wish you guys all the best. Thank you so much for having me here.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your ideas. Next, I call upon the Vice Chancellor of Nyam Prasad Global University, Dr. Mohan B. Vaman. I request you to come on the dais, sir.
Respected guests, esteemed industry leaders, academic colleagues, member of CRT, Autosifu, and Jagmangal Social Foundation, principals, faculties, and students. Good evening to all of you. It is happy to part of this significant occasion dedicated to the subject that is important to the future of technology and mobility, cybersecurity in the automotive industries. I extend my warm welcome to all our guests, industry leaders, academic partners, and participants. Your presence reflects your shared commitments to building a future-ready ecosystem for higher education and industry. I would also like to congratulate CIRT, Autosifu, and Jagmangal Social Foundation for taking this visionary initiative. Their collaborative efforts demonstrate how industry, academia, and social organization can work together to create magnificent opportunities for the next generation. Dear all, the role of university today is not longer to awarding degrees. We are expected to nurture innovators, problem solvers, entrepreneurs, and responsible global citizens. Higher education institutions must become centers of innovation that value future technological shift rather than merely respond to them. The automotive industry is undergoing one of the most powerful transformations in its history. Vehicles are no longer just mechanics. They have evolved in his history into software-defined, connected, intelligent, and automotive systems. Today, automobile communicate with crowd platforms, exchange data with surrounding industries, receive over the year software updates, and ingredient artificial intelligence into their core operations. As vehicles become increasingly connected, cybersecurity has emerged as a circular pillar of automotive innovation. Protecting connecting vehicles from cyber threats is fundamental to ensure passenger safety, data privacy, and public trust. Our curriculum must involve in partnership with industry. Students should graduate not only with theoretical knowledge, but also with practical compliance that make them industry ready from day to one. By building strong partnerships between universities, industry, research organization, and government, we can position our state as a preferred destination for future mobility skills, innovation, and global competitiveness. Once again, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to CIRT, Atosibu, and Jagmangal Social Foundation for bringing together this remarkable initiative. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your word of wisdom. Next, I call upon Vice Chancellor of SNBP University, Dr. Ashish Pat. Welcome, sir.
Honorable Union Minister of Road Development and Transformation and Highways, Adhunik Bhagirath of Road Development in India, Shri Nitin Ji Gadkari, all dignitaries present here, dear colleague, academic leaders, and aspiring brains for the future India. It is really a matter of concern for all of us when we see the technical growth around. I, being an academician, I am expected to talk a lot about the things. Friends, when we say matter, we know antimatter exists. When we say technology, we know anti-technology exists. When we say business, we must dream of anti-business. Sometimes I doubt, are researchers serious enough to not to give rise to the threats like we are hearing? When I was studying as electronic engineer, we were using standalone systems, computers. And it was said that it cannot be hacked. Obviously so. But we want to go global. We want to be connected. I still have doubt in mind. You see, developer and hackers is a game of rat and mouse. Cat and mouse, I'm sorry. See, try to understand, as Dr. Pagare has said, that there is a code of thousands of lines of code, and still hacker finds a loophole. Both are human beings. Are we addressing to technology seriously? Say the thing happens in medical sciences, we are addressing to the effect and trying to find a remedy, medicinal remedy for the effects. But are we addressing to the cause? This is a question arises. Then similarly, if we address to this cyber security and cyber technology, we need to address these things very seriously, I feel. As an academician, I'm talking. In research also, you see, I just could get some kind of a fear in my mind when I heard the kind of a deliberation from one of the speakers, that how fearful the situation will be if we do not have appropriate technology developed. So there are only two things which leads to this kind of situations. One is excitement, another is fear. Now, when we talk about open-mindedness, transparency and all when it comes to cyber technology, we know the two examples. One is Cambridge Analytica. That has been sorted out. It is yet not sorted out. Russian president, whenever he goes to any conference, he is asked the question. Similar is OpenAI. Elon Musk has tried to really make the things transparent using OpenAI, and Sam was with him. They could not survive because there were no business into it. So what happened? Microsoft entered into it. They put the money and the thing becomes closed loop. So now the question converges to, are we addressing to a transparent open loop system? Are we prepared with the mindset? Or we still want to have the control in our hands and we will keep it close? See, I will just give you very simple example. There are innumerous, I don't know, thousands and thousands of programmers and developers are there in India. And equal amount of hackers are there in India. What happens if a system is transparent open loop? Like for example, in our case, it was Linux, Windows and Linux operating systems. Windows is a closed loop system. Linux is an open platform. If you keep the platform open, do you feel that developers will run ahead of hackers? Can we not reduce the possibility of hackers intruding into the technology? Can we not really train our developers to be more faster than hackers? Are we not addressing to these things? Another thing is, there are two types of cyber security aspects or the cyber technology. One is reactive cyber technology. Why we are reacting to something? Say for example, hackers attacked and then we start finding the solutions. Can there be a scope for preventive cyber technology? Is it not possible to have that? Then all these questions arises and all have arisen in my mind. I am not seeing my written paper which I brought with me. But I must congratulate Mr. Pagare, who has really enlightened us. See friends, I am still of this opinion and I must first congratulate. I am sorry for late, but I must congratulate CIRT, Jagmangal Social Foundation and Autosifu for organizing such a wonderful gathering and interaction. But I am still of this opinion that we should not confine ourselves to the market of students. Please do not confine this particular conference and discussion to making the courses available. You please address to the human resource generation, training of human resources. I would appeal, can we have NGOs also involved into it? Don't make it commercial only. And I am very sure people will come forward. We are having immense of developers. Immense millions of developers in India are better than the certified developers. Please encash. As Modi ji has said, if we really want to make India great, we need to have skilled people, not educated people. So I hope with these all courses, we will address to the skill development in the students and appropriate skill development. Again, there is no end to this race of cat and mouse. Be prepared for it. Business will not end. There will always be a business, but come out of business and safeguard the human being on earth. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Next, I call Vice Chancellor of PCET, Pimpri Chinchwad University, PCU, Dr. Santosh Sonwane. Welcome, sir.
So, good evening all. Already it's late, we know that. But this is the right initiative which CIRT has taken up, where the academicians and the industry people have gathered together. I hope that these initiatives will be definitely going to the next level, because the next era is of skill generation and skill development to be taken up by the universities. I will just focus 2-3 initiatives taken up by Pimpri Chinchwad University in this line. Earlier it was told that industries are not coming to the university or institutions, but we had changed this particular trend and we got into Tata Motors Skill Center, and now our 60 faculties are employed at Tata Motors, where we are imparting diploma in mechatronics engineering for 10,000 employees of Tata Motors. So this is how industry institute type should work together, and we should go ahead with the different types of type to have skill development in true sense. Now in the world of cyber security, there are also a lot of opportunities where we are coming up, and definitely I will say that in the era to come, this CIRT initiatives will be really useful, and Pimpri Chinchwad University is open to take up such type of initiatives further, because we are developing many center of excellences in terms of EV technicians, in terms of EV technology to be imparted, and just we have to see that whether whatever job profiles have been highlighted are in line with the Sector Skill Council or not. So if they are really in line with the Sector Skill Council, definitely there will be a lot of opportunity to take up. So in future era, looking towards this cyber security requirement, I wish to suggest that the industry should work together with the universities and come out with proper solution. So I wish this particular dialogue will be taken further by CIRT with the universities, and we will be coming out with constructive solutions out of it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Next, I call Vice President, Research and Development, Bajaj Auto Limited, Mr. Milind Pagaris. Welcome, sir.
Yeah, I think good evening, respective dignitaries, industry leaders, and academic leaders. I think today's vehicles, everybody has already told the vehicles have become connected, digitally advanced. And I think in this era, we have become more and more luxurious. I think our dependency on the digitization has increased to such an extent. Now the vulnerability to the cybersecurity has also increased. You know, we are working in the two-wheeler industry. Two-wheeler industry today is producing the highest vehicles in India and of course highest in the world as well. Now because of the EV penetration increasing so fast, because there is electricity, everything, the electronics is already available, the EV vehicles have become more and more connected and more digitally advanced. So because of that, the cybersecurity threats also have increased. And as Mr. I think Vikram Pagare, I think same surname as me. So he has showed that R155, which is there in Europe, that is now cybersecurity regulation, which is becoming compulsory from December 27 for all the new vehicles which will be introducing into the European market, and then 2028 for all the vehicles, December. And in India, December, and I think October 2029 is what is the tentative date which has been fixed. It is not yet firm, but I think somewhere by that this cyber security will become necessary for India as well. What I'm trying to tell is that it is not 2029 for which we have to prepare. Next year itself, now those who are exporting the vehicles outside India needs to ensure that the cyber security related all certifications are done. It means that now we have all started preparing for this kind of cyber security certification. The certification, I was just seeing what is required to meet the cyber security. It is actually the gap analysis in each of the digital activity what we do, be it in the form of design, be it the form of production, then the end of line, then all the diagnostic tools whatever are there, all these digital tools or the infrastructure what we are using, or even the EV charging stations which are there, at all those locations we have to ensure that the cyber security related threats are not there. And for that to happen, that means all the audit has to be there. Then we have to ensure that the vehicles are designed which are to be introduced post December 2027 in Europe and 2029 in India, cyber security wise compliant. So for that to happen, there needs auditor, there needs the design develop engineers who are trained for the cyber security. And for that to happen, I think the future talent is the only one which will be able to take care of all those requirements. Today, I think the problem of the academia is that we industry require something else, whereas the colleges are teaching something else. And when we are interviewing, we are not looking into any biodata, I am not looking into mark sheet, we are asking some questions. And if people are not trained enough to know what is required today, then that's a problem. Today, whenever I call the electrical or electronics engineer for an interview, and I ask that now you would have seen the electrician coming to your house who has got a tester in his hand. Have you ever seen what is there in the tester? So I think there is so much of electronic, he doesn't know that, but he has completed his graduation, post-graduation. The problem is the disconnect between the industry and the academic institution, what is required. I think this is what is going to be future and we want it. There are courses available. It's only question of now the academia to take advantage of that. And whenever I think we go and we see that there are people who are already aware of it, I think those are the ones which will become hot cake in the job industry, not only for job, but I think ensuring that now there is no threat. If there is no threat, that means there is no safety aspect onto the road, as well as there is no loss for the production, and any loss to organization or to the country or to the industry, it means it's a loss to the country as well. And you know there are vulnerabilities outside the countries who are there for seeing where we can penetrate, where we can get into the digital things and hack the system and ensure that there are losses.
So I think if there are courses which are going to teach you all this, I think everybody should take advantage of it, and I think this is what will help the industry as well as for the country. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Next, I call Strategic L&D Architect at Skoda Volkswagen Group, Mr. Lokesh Kumar, to share his idea about the meet with us. Welcome, sir.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Lokesh from Skoda Auto Volkswagen, and we build cars. If 10 years back, I would have told we make strong cars, then you might have perceived that cars are safe. But after seeing the presentation from Mr. Nitin Pagare, you would agree with me that strong doesn't mean safe nowadays. So what exactly we need now? We need strong, safe, and secure as well. This is what the need of the hour. The way we are adopting connectivity, vehicle-to-vehicle communication, and all this autonomous driving, this is becoming more critical. And government doing its job very well by introducing the regulation well on time. We have this AIS 189-190, which talks about entire supply chain cybersecurity. It talks about the software update management system. But will these regulations be able to control this? Or will it be effective? Because for that we need proper implementation. If we really want to implement, we need people. And people, we need to develop them. And developing people, getting the knowledge and knowing that it's not a challenge nowadays. I have ChatGPT, I will do it, and I will learn anything within a week. But what is missing? That is playground. If you want to learn swimming, whatever ChatGPT you do, you will not even learn until you have access to swimming pool. And in this field also, if you want to learn cybersecurity, you need that playground. Playground wherein you can experiment, you can fail fast, you can learn fast, and again learn. And there, this forum, what is created by CIRT, AutoCIFO, and Jagmandal Foundation, will be perfect swimming pool for people like us, even not only for the student, even for people like me who's working professional and want to learn cybersecurity and experiment. This will be perfect foundation. And the people who will be going through this playground, I'm sure they will be industry ready. They will not do the experiment in the real life. They will be doing experiment in the playground, and they will be industry ready, and they will be able to perform from day one with minimal experiment in the real life. So I would appreciate the effort which are put by CIRT, AutoCIFO, and Jagmandal Foundation, and I wish all the best for them. And I see great future. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. And definitely, I would like to appreciate your energy more than your speech. So that was really a very energetic speech to listen to. Thank you so much. Next, I call upon the Divisional Manager of Ashok Leyland, Mr. Philip John. Welcome, sir.
Good evening to all of you. I am Philip John, representing Ashok Leyland, and basically, though Ashok Leyland is known for vehicle manufacture, truck and buses, I am representing a special section called Power Solution Business, where we deal with the industrial and agriculture, marine. So apart from bus and truck, we deal with industrial and marine agriculture. So here what we talk about the security. Now telematics and other security also entered into constructions, and emissions norms. So there more threats are also there. We have to with this program, I really feel that with this such kind of stages should be available to the student, because the basic, say for example during the application, even to teach an engineer what is CAN, what is basic, it take more than 1.5 to 2 years to come up to the application level from the degree level, from after the completion of the degree. So Ashok Leland has already started strengthening our focus in automotive security. We already started, and we happy to understand that this programs, such kind of program, will help us to have a ready-made solution for the future, and which from the era which we are going, the fast movement of the say from example a mechanical engine which do not have a single sensor, now to a CRS engine which is having multiple sensors, ECU, which are the basics, only. Still I feel after your presentations, I feel these are the only we are done only ABCD. So really this will be a great platform, and we will wish for the great success. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Next, I would really call upon someone who is going to talk about all of these people who came here, managing their busy schedules and sitting here for so long. And I am so happy to see you all here, and I would really like to spread my gratitude towards everyone. But I think someone else is more capable of doing that. So I would really like to call upon Advisor Education Jagmangal Social Foundation, Vidya Vachaspati, Vidyanand Professor Dr. Shailesh Kulkarni sir, to give vote of thanks for joining this ecosystem. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think the group photo is going outside. Okay. So until we call sir for vote of thanks, I would really call upon Vikram sir to engage the stage.
All right, so thank you very much everyone for taking time out of your busy schedule and coming in here today. Like we mentioned about the pen testing lab, what we have right now, it's already started. We would like you all to visit and see what exactly is happening and what the pen testing lab is all about. So that's it from our end today. Thank you very much for your presence. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being present here. You can get up for the group photo. And this was Harshwani Shira signing off. Thank you.